Whoa.
What was that?
I almost whacked you in the... Hi everybody, it's Vivi at Home Writes. Welcome back to the channel. So as you can see, today I'm doing the writer significant other tag. So I'm going to jump right into the questions because he's going to make me laugh. Okay. Alright, so the first question is, it's like the bonus silent question. What is your name? And who are you?
Okay. My name is David. I am her husband. And I am a graphic designer. Mostly.
Good. You did that very well.
Gold star.
Okay. Okay, what number, really one question. What do you think I do every day as a writer?
Okay. Every day? I mean...
Ha ha ha.
Not every day. I mean...
We have 3 kids. I'm not writing every day, but as a writer in general.
Okay, when you do write. Okay.
Well, as a writer. Like, things I do every day as a writer.
Right.
Oh my god.
Okay.
This take was going so well.
You know what? You kind of threw me for a loop when you stopped me right in the middle of my sentence.
Alright. I'm gonna have to cut off. Are you practicing to give birth?
Yeah. Alright. Go ahead.
Okay. So, question number 1, the official question number 1 is, what do you think I do as a writer every day?
During different parts of your writing, your storyboarding, you're working on like what vision boards of like the different characters and crafting their inner darkest secrets and what they look like and all that. And on top of all that, you're editing and changing things around and not sticking to one story and going to another one.
Rude. Okay. So, number 2, fine. Number 2, what is your favorite... This is where that would have gone, actually. What is your favorite and least favorite part about your spouse as a writer?
Favorite part. My favorite part is hearing about the stories as they're being developed and learning about a new world or a new set of characters that you're developing. I think that's really fun. And then, what was the other question?
Your least favorite.
My least favorite. Going along with the story for a while, and then realizing that you've completely changed it, and then knowing what happened before and not knowing what's happening after, and then hearing the story again when it changes the 3rd time, and then come back again and saying, okay, none of that was going to work anyway. So
are you saying you get committed to something and then...
I get committed immediately. I want to hear more about that story, and then I change. And then it completely changes, and when we're changing that character's name all entirely, and it's not the same person anymore. And
well,
that's now the villain. Okay.
Well, sometimes it works better. All right. Okay. So, well, that's good though. I like that. That means you're paying attention. Okay. So, can you summarize any of my current works in progress?
Summarize.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a few.
Yes, I do.
So, works in progress.
Summarize or talk about, or what do you know about them?
Okay. Well, there's the Won't Nap Jack, the illustrated picture book that you're doing for the kids, which kind of in the title, it's about Jack that doesn't nap.
True.
But it's very how should I say this? There's a certain feel to the book. It has a very imaginative take, and I really like.
Thanks, honey.
And then there's The Witches of Walnut Creek.
Yes.
Okay. that one's a newer one, so I'm not entirely aware of all of the details, but
yeah, that was for Camp Nano 2019.
Okay, so that's something I don't know a whole lot, but I know it's about witches and coming into their powers and things like that. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then there's okay, so the other one was Ellyron, which you know, I had complained about earlier about changing and changing and changing and then changing again. And then maybe changing a few more times after that before it's finally become something that's more committable.
It is taking a long time.
It's a massive amount of work.
It's a big project. Okay, all right. So what is your advice? What is the advice you can give any of the other Authortubers or writers out there for selling or writing more books, or like your best writing advice? And this coming from someone who you actually did creative writing in like high school and college, so I'm excited to hear it.
So I would suggest that you keep writing every day. Commit yourself to some time, and you know, just write every day, because the more time and practice you put into a project or passion project, whatever you're working on, you see those results later on that are, you know, where you want to go with it. So you want to be able to commit that time and, you know, just write for you. If you just keep doing what you're doing, enjoy what you're doing, and commit the time to it, you'll achieve some success in whatever way you work.
That's nice advice. I like it. Okay, so the bonus question that Bethany Atazadeh asked her husband was, "Why are you so awesome?" But because
I got answers for that.
Stop. Everybody else was kind of like doing that last bonus question a little bit differently, each person. So I think I'm going to come up with a special bonus question for David. One is going to be, what kind of advice can you give, or what can you say about having a dual creative household type scenario, and then also how to because I'm a mom author channel instead of just an author channel, how can you give any advice about how to deal with being a father, spouse to a creative while also having to manage the kids' schedules and things like that, and all that?
Well, being a creative also that's kind of my job too. So it's also just kind of managing already what you know you have to do. You know, you got to be here for the kids. You got to make sure you get your grocery shopping done. You got to make sure kids get to places on time, all that. And then, you know, being here as a family. Mm-hmm. So you got to have that time dedicated, but you also have to make that time for your creative passion. You know, set aside time daily. I mean, I think that would be the preferred way to do it.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much just keep writing and commit yourself to it.
Cool. So, do you want to mention anything on here about your...
Well, my hat? I like my hat.
You're a dork. About...
No, okay. I have a YouTube channel as well. It's called Flat Cap Design Co. And on that channel, I talk about graphic design, and mostly focuses on a lot of internal kind of design pre-press stuff. But it's a growing channel, and I plan on putting tutorials on there for things of creative nature, like Photoshop and Adobe Illustrator, and possibly some other things as it goes on.
So if you're interested in designing your stuff yourself, he's got a lot of good tips. I'm actually learning things from him as I go, and check it out. So that's it for the writer's significant other author tags. So you guys, thanks for watching. Have a great afternoon, evening, wherever you are. And
good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
All right, enough. She's gonna have a heart attack. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed what you saw. Click subscribe. Let me know if you want me to interview him again for anything. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye. Gotta go.